Alright, let me see here. Who else wants to? Any of these people? I've already pressed them only once, so... Oh, wait. Poke Pro, or Poke Pro, sure. Alright, let me see, who can I select? I'm just gonna select a bunch of random ones and see what we got. So he got an optionable selection, two secondary starters, one fully, one Terrafly, actually he says, also have a Parrotweed, an Umbreath, and I believe he had a, one of my favorite ones, which is Wimpor. Yay! So our first one off the bat is Snowkey. So this should be fun. Alright, let's see what we got here. Alright, let's try Blaze Punch. You've stolen the light. I can't see anything. My eyes. Alright. Oh my god. Dragon! What happened to Present? Oh, he's gone. I mean, he's not here. He's only for the holiday, so yeah. Alright, Tahab is next, so I'm just gonna keep using the same move. I should be able to outspeed it. Yeah, Tahab is down. Crit, and that's gonna actually... I don't think anything else can actually counter him. I think... Wait, I don't think there's anything on his team he can actually withstand. So, unless he can actually able to get through my Wresolen somehow, then I mean, if he has nothing to counter my Wresolen, then I think we counter myself as another sweep here. But let's see. Critical hit as well. Okay, we might actually get a Wresolen sweep here. We might get a win here as well. Hold on. We might. So just, I mean, look at this top right. Look at this thing. It's gonna one-shot that. Crit as well. That's another one. I have a low in energy, so I can wait, and then this should be able to be one-shotting it. But let me see. Does it have a range attacking user? Ah, he has. All right, I'm gonna have to wait. Hold on. If it somehow one-shots me with this thing, I'm gonna cry. Like he's gonna actually one-shot me. That could actually one-shot me. Molly. And you stole my health amulet, you thief! Prepare to be punished. Alright, crit. Is that an actual... Are we getting a... Wait, we might actually win this thing. Alright, Snowkey is next. Adapt Assault. Oh my god, we are actually getting ourselves a sweep here. It is a sweep! Wow, I thought... Wait, did he... No, hold on. I thought he had one more. Or was that it, actually? Was that actually it? You won. Yeah, I won. Okay, that was a surprisingly a Wresolen sweep, actually. And also, thanks for the... thanks for the, follow, Alan Delsey. I hope I said it right. Thank you very much for the little surprise member. Well, you came just in time for a surprisingly a Wresolen sweep here, so that's going to be a part of another highlight as well. So I don't know what to say. I mean, if I could find myself with some better opponent, I should be able to actually. I could have actually showcased this actually, and I think I've actually tried one time a Wresolen sweep with the set, but I think I failed it at some point. I might gonna get rid of it, but yeah, we actually got another live version of it. So yeah, I'm in the 495. Are you? Well, thank you very much. We're getting closer there, you know? If we just need 5 more then. So 5 more, and then we are doing our first ever 24 hours live stream. So if you want to be participating, make sure to follow now, because we're only 5 more. So yeah, I'm actually reaching almost reaching 500 followers at this point when I'm making this highlight. So yeah, but let me explain the strategy of this one. So this is a critting, a lucky or a try luck Wresolen set with brawny, robust, and very clumsy set. Health amulet as the item, and you can tell this is an amazing set. So yeah, we got aggressive as the ability. Because every time you knock this thing out, you'll get an plus attack. And I'm trying to decide myself a critting set. So I used Buck Up for critting, Stretch for making me trying to outspeed some of the Loomians, because well, Wresolen without its speed, it's not really what you call the fast thing in the game, because most people run this thing as a speedy set. Yeah, I wanted to try more of a tanky one, and why not better off to try the tanky with a little bit of a melee defense on top of it? Because yeah, it looks like literally the Macho Man himself you're literally trying to punch him through. He's gonna just go back and stand up and ready to do a round 3, I guess, or round 2, I guess. And its other coverage move is Blaze Punch and Adapt Assault. So this is the 2 moves I could only run for this one, because I need 1 for stab and 1 for the part of the theme team move, which is obviously fire. So this is actually a very strong tanky one, and a bit of a scary, because this set only works by pure luck. So if you find yourself a nice target who doesn't have like really much against fighting Loomians like Wresolen, you can actually try the sets for yourself. It's a bit of a risk, but you can actually try yourself one, and it's actually pretty good. So this has 200 on the melee attack and 200 for melee defense. It has 60 for energy and 40 for HP. Because I could run on the range defensive set, but if I would have done that, then I would have had to done a obviously similar set as the Absurdigon, which we're not going to talk about much about because it's not a part of the highlight strength. So I wanted to run a more of a tanky set with a bit of a lucky crit one. So you can actually try that out for yourself. It's kind of a complicated one, because the thing is, if you finding yourself versus someone has very powerful, who has like a very good speedy like Loomian. For example, this counter can be anything. It can be countered by anything like a Zuliong switch. If you don't get yourself a Buck Up or a Stretch, both of them at the same time, because I mean you can use Stretch first and then Buck Up afterwards, but then you have to rely on who you're facing through, because Wresolen can tank at least 1 hit as long as it's not as like a purely like a very like, let's say, a very smart like sets or like something like that, because when you come to like stats, like when you're using 2 like plus, you have 1 negative obviously, but the other couple stats you have to rely on luck or resisting. So in this one I run obviously the melee defensive ones, since I had already 2 of my Loomians who were more of the defensive, range defensive ones, being one of them a Mushu and Obstrudigon. So I had to run obviously the more of a melee defensive side as well. So that's why I wanted to try this one with it, since it was the only way I could do it. And that's pretty much it for the strategy. I don't need anything. I think anything else I'm missing. I mean, its attack is amazing, obviously, but the thing is, this strategy was only rely on the pure lucky crit side. So if you're not lucky enough to get through all those crits, well, your Wresolen's gonna probably go down in a couple attacks from something like a fully evolved starter or something like that. But it depends on who you're basically. But that's very much it for the Wresolen set, and I hope you enjoyed this little Wresolen sweep. Talk to you later.